What's up, guys? Monster Michael Todd here, and we're in this epic man cave with Gerard Matthies in upstate New York. We're going to be doing a seminar today, but first we want to give you guys our opinions and predictions on this upcoming round robin with Jordan Seal, Micah Ello, Chance Shaw, and Don Underwood. Alright, so before we give you guys our predictions, Jar's going to show us some of his awesome stuff he has in this man cave.
Okay, one of my favorite things, most memorable things to me was back in 2018, I went down to the city, and days prior, I got in contact with my old coach, Coben Muay Thai at Manhattan. I was an old Muay Thai fighter when I got old though. And he hooked me up with the champion at the time of Glory, Sidichai, and I went down and I trained with him for a couple of days as he was preparing for his fight for a championship. And after it, he gave me his gloves and his shorts, which are right there, and the gloves that he fought with that night. And it was a really cool moment because he stopped and like, now Thailand people are very how can you say, grateful for anything you do for them if you go down. And so he was actually like bowing to me and my wife. And my wife was like, "What is going on?" And I was like, and he got me ringside seats, and so it was just a great experience to go there. We went backstage, and I was actually on like Thai TV as he was giving me all the stuff.
Oh, very cool, very cool.
It was an interesting crossing of two different areas, American and Thai, and just seeing how grateful people could be for such little things you do for them.
Oh, very cool. That's awesome. That's a good story.
See that picture?
Yeah, so
bring it on day.
It was just me and him. Great time. It was Sidichai Gym out of Queens I went to. I really wasn't ready to hop in and start sparring and stuff because I was pretty big right there, not in really fight weight, more weightlifting weight, but they made me throw in there and I was dying. I was alright, but I could have been a little better, I guess, if I was more prepared. But that's one of my favorite.
Well, that's a very cool Muay Thai story. What do we have next? We have a lot to choose from here.
I'm gonna go with my over-the-top stuff because it's probably one of the most original things that I love arm wrestling.
Dude, it's super cool. It's super cool.
And it seems like anytime you talk to anybody, they're like, over the top got me started, you know?
Immediately. I hear that all the time.
Over the top. So, you know, I collect everything, and that's what I do. And I got some of the old still box stuff. The boss right there, John Brzeg, you know, I would love, you know, I'd like to meet him one day. And, you know, just old stuff, and it's hard to find it still in boxes.
Is that Johnny Walker right here?
That's Johnny Walker, yep. It's hard to find anybody. I would like to get all of them, but very hard to come by. Pricey at this point, especially since...
I think this is my first time seeing them in person.
Yeah, right.
I've seen them. I've seen pictures of them.
I even got the kids' table. I was lucky enough to find that.
Oh, that's so cool.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, that's it, I guess. Over the top. And
there you go, baby. All right, so what do we got next? What do we got next? Coolest things I've seen in here is all the posters with Andre Pushkar. Probably my biggest. Yeah, that I have such deep respect for that man, and he will forever be missed. But so, what do you want to talk about with all these, and what made you get all these posters?
Like I said, I'm a huge fan of arm wrestling, and obviously, everyone can see I'm a collector of things. It's just what I do. I don't know. Travis would probably call me a freak, right? Like,
that's definitely, you know, Travis.
Whatever. So I don't know. Andre, he was once again passed away, and I got into really into arm wrestling right around that time. Of really following the sport and seeing all that, and came across these, got them. Was very lucky to get them, and it just sucks he had to leave so early, you know. And you know, watching all his videos and even with you and. His documentary mentions you a lot.
I haven't got to see it yet.
Oh, with his wife, and talking about
I haven't seen it.
How you pushed him.
He was my benchmark. He's the reason it made me as good as I am because his picture set right in front of my wrist roller, and I would look at him every day as I was rolling that thing up.
Yeah, sad, and but. You know, that's why I got these, and I love them. You know.
Yeah, that match right here, Andre versus Truman. That was a good. That was,
yeah, I think
the match right there, the Andre versus Truman, that was one. I mean, obviously, I was pulling some Plinkoff that day, but it was a pretty impressive performance by Andre. Yeah. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. Good stuff.
I see a shirt up there, too.
Yeah, there is
what
one.
shirt is that?
I was like, who's that guy?
I don't know what that is. Somebody.
So you have a framed autographed King's Move shirt.
Yeah,
there you go. There you go.
Yep. All right. So.
Well, cool, man. This is awesome, and excited to be here. Let's get to these predictions.
All right.
All right, we're about to talk about this four-way, but first, Gerard, why am I here? What are we doing?
Yeah, I'm having a practice seminar today with you.
A practice seminar with this
Best arm wrestler ever to live.
Man, I am staying here. This is my second home. This place is awesome. Nah, dude, this is an awesome setup. This man cave is awesome. Rebecca's going to get some footage and let you see. The gym out there is epic. But what are we going to talk about? Today, we're going to discuss
the
next week's round robin. Yeah. So, all right. So, you got the four guys. You got Don Underwood, Mike Aiello, Chance Shaw, Jordan Seal.
Yes.
From what I understand, the first round is going to be, I think it's all 2 out of 3.
Right.
Each round's 2 out of 3.
Is that what they said, or was it supposed to be 1 and then 1?
Well, I think they're going to run like it's going to be like Don Underwood and Mike Aiello first. They're going to have a match. Then Jordan and Chance are going to have a match, and then back to Don and Mike.
Okay.
Back to, so that they can go back and forth, keep it kind of quick. But it's best 2 out of 3. Those are the first matches. What's your pick? Don Underwood, Mike Aiello.
Mike Aiello.
Why Mike Aiello?
Don's just coming back after a long layoff. Mike's been progressing, and he's just a big dude.
He is a big dude.
And he's from New York, which I'm from Staten Island.
I really figured that was going to be the reason. But yeah, I'm so jealous of Mike. He looks awesome. The dude is ridiculous. That's how I always want to look, and I like pizza, cake, and ice cream too much to look like that. But, so, here's some backstory that you may not know. Don Underwood and Mike Aiello pulled at the Monster Michael Todd International last year. And Woody won. But it looked like Mike didn't try. So what happened?
He got caught off guard?
Well, Mike pulled, Corey beat Woody. Then Corey and Mike had a hard pull. And then Woody and I called Don Underwood Woody because I've known him forever. He had to pull Mike, and he just blasted right through him.
Hello, come on, who's Team Woody?
Right there, a little bit. Ready, go!
Bang!
I thought Mike missed a go. He actually, that evening, ended up tearing his pec at practice at my house against Pablo.
After?
Yeah. Oh, wow. He tore, he's in the middle of practice, like, I just tore my pec. I'm like, what? So, yeah. That's the only match
I just don't think he was ready for it.
Yeah. So, here's the deal. Woody is back and powerful. Woody came to my house, and he is strong.
Yes, I did see him.
I could see Don getting the first pin on Mike, round 1. So, then they'll do the round of Chance and Jordan. So, what do you think is going to happen in round 1 of that match?
Chance. All day.
I mean, Jordan is designed for arm wrestling. He looks amazing.
He's a smaller man, though.
Well, freaking Chance is like 260, 270 right now.
Oh, 295.
You're kidding me.
295.
What the hell is he doing?
Eating, like...
everything. Okay, so if he's 295 pounds, that's insane. But he just has Jordan's number. Even when they were the same weight at that Kansas City event a couple months back, he crushed him.
But they never pulled without pulling someone else first, right? Correct?
Yeah. Jordan pulled Ron Bath first. And then okay, at that Texas tournament, Robbie Burnett beat Chance Shaw, but Chance Shaw killed Jordan Seal there. So I'm going with Chance Shaw. I'm going Chance Shaw 2-0 against Jordan.
Okay. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's what I think. Going back to the Don Underwood Mike Aiello match, I think Mike Aiello puts the brakes on Woody round 2.
For the second time, because he'll be knowing what's coming.
Yeah. I think the first one, Woody's going to get him. And if Mike misses the go on the second match, I mean, Woody can get 2. I think Mike's going to stop the match and end up grinding out the next 2 wins. If he does that, it totally screws Don for the rest of the tournament. Don is one of those guys that if he can get in there and just crush you and stay strong, he'll be strong for the rest of the day. But as soon as he gets stopped and gets bled,
burns out.
Yeah, he would have to, and especially since he just recently lost to Chance Shaw. So what I think is going to happen, my opinion is Mike's going to win 2-1, Chance is going to win 2-0, and then I believe the winner's going to pull each other, and then the guys who lost are going to pull each other. So what do you think, Mike Aiello, Chance Shaw?
Sorry, Mike. I'm going Chance.
What?
I am. I think
Chance
his hand.
Shaw.
I think he's gonna hold Mike, center him. I'll let him off center.
Okay, so we disagree on this one. I think Michael, if Chance Shaw can take his hand, which I'm not 100% sure he can, because I think Mike can force him hook. I think Chance is vulnerable to inside arm wrestling, especially someone as long as Michael. But even if Chance can't take his hand, Michael's got a bent wrist press that's deadly. If you've ever seen him beat Derek Smith, Wayne Withers, he beats him the exact same way. Bent wrist press and goes through him.
I think he's gonna extend his arm.
Okay, so
Off the go.
Gerard thinks a Chance Shaw. I think Michael. So I think Mike's up 2-0 at that point, and let's go down to the other match. Don Underwood is what we're looking at versus Jordan Seal. Now it depends on how much
Don gets burnt out.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna go with Don.
I think Don. Now, and the thing is, Jordan is designed for, I'm telling you, that guy's hands and forearms, he looks amazing. If you could design an arm wrestler.
I only seen him once in my life in Idaho, and he was huge when he went to
Exactly.
Godzilla.
Yeah, it went through him badly. And I don't want to just like overlook Jordan Seal, but I'm telling you, this event, in my opinion, I think Woody wins that match. I think Woody can win I think he can win 2-0.
I agree.
So now we're saying Jordan has not won a single round.
It's sad to say for Jordan, man.
Right? Now he's got, so let's say, and you're saying Chance Shaw.
Yep, I am.
So now we're going to have
my fellow New Yorker.
We're going to have to Mike Aiello pull Jordan Seal. How's that go?
Mike.
So Mike beats Jordan Seal. So does he beat him 2-0?
Yeah.
So are we saying Jordan Seal, who is designed for arm wrestling, wins not a single round?
If it was a lighter weight class, I would maybe change that up, but I don't know.
He is the smallest of the three, but he may have the biggest forearms.
He may. He's like Popeye.
I'm telling you, his forearms are, and he's got a big, strong hand. So,
but these guys are used to pulling the heavy guys, and he's not, right? Technically, he doesn't do it all the time. He walks around, I think, at like, what, 220 maybe?
Yeah. I think he's been close to 240 something recently. I heard he's been training with Bob Brown recently, getting ready for this match. I may be completely mistaken. I don't know.
But I think he's got another match, a big match coming after this, and he doesn't want to bulk up
Jordan
too much because he's got to lose too much. I remember him saying something, but I'm not exactly sure. I know he has something coming up right after. I think in August.
I've been driving across the north. I have not seen anything, so I don't know what's going on. But that's where I'm at right now. So we still have one more match: Don Underwood versus Chance Shaw.
I'm taking Chance for the whole thing, man.
Chance Shaw
young buck.
Does he run right through Don, or does Don get the
like
brakes
you
on
said,
him?
it depends on how burnt Don is.
Okay, so that's one scenario that we kind of agree on. Except I have Michaela winning the whole thing. He has Chance Shaw winning the whole thing. What if Don Underwood flashes Michaela twice? and then now it's Chance Shaw versus Don Underwood, and you have a completely fresh Don.
Yeah,
you got a completely fresh Don.
I think Chance is still fast enough too off the go to bring him to the outside.
Really? Okay, so here's what I think. I think if Don flashes Michaela twice, and he is able to move on to pull Chance Shaw on round 2, if Woody can keep his elbow down, yes, I'm going Don Underwood back to Woody, Donnie. I'm back all over the place, Hollywood, whatever. That's what I'm talking about. If he can keep his elbow planted, he could actually end up sweeping this whole thing.
I would personally, who I would love to see the whole thing, would be Don.
Would be Don?
Yeah. I think he deserves it.
Dude's been at it a long time. He's been banging just as long as I have. He's had some breaks here and there, and he's had a couple rough patches, but he's been at that elite level.
Absolutely. And I you know, with, like you said, his rough patches, and if he's training as hard as he says, and he is that animal that was back in the day, I could be totally wrong.
That's the thing about this. There's a lot of people that thought I was going to beat Devin. Me included. So it happens. These prediction videos are rough. They're difficult. You never know how hard somebody's training. You don't know what's going on in someone's life. But let me tell you, this is going to be a lot of fun. Tune in. If you can make it to Tulsa, Oklahoma, we're going to be over here in Virginia, so we won't be able to make the stop. But if you can make it, go check it out. I'm sure it's going to be live streamed somewhere. I
think Chance Shaw's channel.
Is it Chance Shaw's channel?
I believe so.
Don't forget, it is on State Kings.
Yes,
oh, yeah.
We
thank you for throwing that in there, Mrs. Monster. So go stake your favorite guy. I looked at something briefly. I think Chance Shaw was sold out. I don't know. I think Don was the last one. He had the least amount of people. Go stake Don Underwood.
Jordan Seal and Don Underwood to be staked.
So Mike is fully done too.
Yes, but guys, keep a look on it because they do open more blocks.
Once everyone fills up, they open it. Yeah, they open up more blocks. And I don't know how this works for a 4-way. So you may not have to fill them all because it may. I don't know how it works. I mean, when it's just one-on-one, you have to have equal amount of bets on both sides. If it's 4 people, maybe you don't. Maybe the other bets cover the. I don't. What do you know?
Covers the main guy. You mean?
Maybe
for everything.
I don't know. How do you think? I don't know enough about staking, so I don't even tell you. But yeah, go on there. Go to ArmBet. Go to Stake Kings, wherever it's at. Stake your athlete. It's an awesome thing that those guys are doing. They had a lot of success with the staking in Dubai. I think they went on to have a lot of success with the staking in Istanbul. So check it out. I'm excited.
So am I.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good.
I'm always excited for a good tournament match.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, it should be a good event. And it's a Paul Italia promotion, so I guess he's getting into promoting now. So that's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah,
More the merrier, right?
Awesome, yeah. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell for notifications. And as all, have a happy 4th of July, and be blessed.